Hello friends, hello guys, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl, favored girl. If you are new to my channel, if you're watching me for the first time, you're welcome. Feel free, this is a free space. Yeah, so it's been long since I made a video, but I'm back. Yeah, the last videos I made were mainly about how to travel abroad, how to come to Germany or to Austria through different ways. If you haven't seen those videos, please check under my videos and you will see what I'm talking about. I will take my time and put all the videos that I have talked about relocating to a foreign country, especially to Germany or Austria. I will put all of them in one place, like in a playlist, so that they follow each other, yeah? So that you don't struggle looking for them, because I don't have a particular, I cannot say that my channel is about a particular topic or sticking on one topic alone. That would be boring. I talk about different things as they come, so you can find everything under this roof. I am under one roof content creator. You find everything here, anything. I can talk about anything, so I don't want to stick on one thing. It's after some time you'll run out of content or it will be boring. So I like to tackle different life issues, different things that we go through as human beings, stories, anything. Yeah, so I will put all of them, all the travel issues, all the travel videos, I'll put all of them in a playlist. Yeah, so just to close up on the travel topic, especially Aupair, yeah, I want us today to talk about the do's and the don'ts as an au pair, what you should do and what you should not do as an au pair. Yeah, so before I continue, I want to thank you once more, my subscribers, because without you I will not be here where I am. And I have good news for all of you. We have been monetized, all thanks to you guys. Thank you. Yeah, so let us continue. What are the do's and the don'ts as an au pair? As an au pair, you're a young person staying with a foreign family, either in Germany or in Austria or in Holland, in America, in any country away from your country, anywhere away from your home. You are staying with a foreign family, and this foreign family, this time you are staying with them, they are your host parents. They have responsibility over you. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do as an au pair is to respect them. The same way you will respect your mother and your father is the same way you should respect these people you're staying with. So don't think that because you're away from home, because you're away from your father and your mother, you can just and you're staying with foreign people, with strangers actually, you will disrespect them and you will not give them the respect that they should get as your host parents. Okay, so the first thing, if you want to stay in peace with these people, is to give them the respect that they should get. Yeah, and if you respect your host parents, they also respect you back and treat you with respect. Okay, yeah, so another thing you should do is you should be strict with your working hours. You know, as an au pair, you have a contract, you're working with a contract, and in this contract it is stated how many hours you should be working. Yeah, if it is 5 hours, mostly it is 5 hours or 6 hours or whichever hours you have agreed with your host parents. Yeah, so if you should be working more hours than what is stated in your contract, you have already discussed that with your host parents. They have discussed that with you, and you have agreed that, okay, I will be doing more hours. Maybe instead of working for 5 hours, I'll be working maybe from 8 to 4. instead of working from 7 to 11. Even who works like that actually? All these things are agreement. You have to agree. Yeah. So, but for me to work like that, I'm gonna have in a week or this and this day free, or this and this hours free. So it is everything is about communication. You must have good communication with each other. Yeah. Don't be afraid to talk about such things. You must communicate with each other. You must communicate to the host's family and agree on your working hours. So you have to be very strict on your working hours. Don't just work because you've been told to work and you don't know how you're working, how many hours you're working, whether your extra working hours will be compensated with a free day. Because once you start, the first days you come and you start and you pretend to be a good girl and you want to overwork just to prove that you are a good person. Yeah, which of course you are. But don't pretend. Just be yourself. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. Just be yourself. Don't pretend to be who you are not. Yeah? If you have started working overtime, don't stop. That is mistake number one. If these people have told you you are going to work from 7 to 11, but you want to prove that you are a saint, you want to work past 11 and work up to evening, then don't stop. The problem will start when you stop. That is the problem with white people. If you start something, you don't stop. If you cannot stick to the rules, then don't change them. Just follow the rules, and if you do according to your own ways, then you continue, because the day you will stop, that is the day problems, hell will break loose for you, and you will not have peace in whichever country you are. You start saying, oh, Germany is bad, Austria is bad, oh, this host family, they are bad, they are like this, they are like that, blah blah blah, but you are the one who caused the problem. Yeah. So be strict about your working hours. Be strict about your free days. As an au pair, you have free days. You have either, according to how you have agreed with your parents, with the host parents, either you have one day in between the week, or you have a weekend free. Maybe in a month you have 1 weekend free or 2 weekends free. If I can remember, when I was an au pair in Austria, I used to be free once in between the week, and then in a month I would have 2 weekends free. So in a week where I am free, maybe on a Friday, that means the next week I will be free on a Saturday. Yeah, they will let me to go on Saturday, or even I had good host parents. By Friday evening, when I've finished my work, or even Friday afternoon, by Friday afternoon I've finished. Normally I used to wash the house on Friday afternoons. The moment I finish, then they tell me, when you finish you can go. So Friday evening I pack my things and go. Yeah, and come back when I'm supposed to come back. I was supposed to report by Sunday evening. Yeah, so I go where I go and come back on Sunday evening. Yeah, according to how we agreed. Or on Monday morning I should be at work, whether I want to come back in Monday morning, but I must be at work at the time they need me. But mostly I used to come back on Sunday evening. I used to sleep in the house on Sunday evening. Yeah, so just stick to the rules, respect your free days. Yeah, if you are free and you want to work on your free day because you want to prove to be who you are not, problems will start. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get problems. Yeah, so if you're free, you are free. If you don't have anywhere to go to, stay in your room. Stay in your room. If you don't have any friends or anywhere to go to, just stay in your room. Don't go and start doing this, because it will become a habit, and it will become a habit that you cannot stop. And once you stop, hell will break loose for you in that family. Yeah, you'll no longer be the favorite or the good girl they knew. They will say you have changed. This girl has changed. She used to do this. No, she doesn't do. This girl used to, when she's free, she'll come from her room and help with 1 or 2, 3 things. But now she doesn't come out anymore. Now she doesn't help anymore when she is free. So it depends with how you program. You have programmed the people you're staying with. If you have already programmed their minds that when you're free, you start touching this, touching that, before you know it, you're working. That you're the one who has programmed them like that. So the moment you stop, problems will start. Don't do it, please. Find good friends. Make friends. When you're free, pack your bag, go. If you're supposed to come back on Sunday evening, come back Sunday evening. Yeah? But make good friends. Not just go and hang around with any people because you want to live. Yeah? If you don't have good friends, stay at home. Yeah? You have the right to stay in your room. Stay in your room, read a book, watch a movie. Okay? But be free. Respect your free days. Okay? Another thing also, you have to be free to communicate with your host parents. Don't be someone who is, even if you are shy or whatever, just be free to communicate. Communication is very important. Yeah? Especially white people like someone who can communicate, even if you are shy. Of course, our backgrounds and how we have been brought up, we are automatically shy. We're not so outspoken like the white children. You know, as we are brought up in, it is more of fear than respect. We are brought up to fear, not respect. I cannot say it is respect, it's just fear that we translate into respect. Not like white children. When they don't like, or children born here, when they don't like something from their parents, they tell you. If my 8 years old child doesn't like how I'm treating her or him, he will tell me, Mom, you can't treat me like this. I know my rights. A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. You cannot beat the child. And it is the truth. So you have to learn how to communicate. If you don't like something, sit them down like a grown-up. Of course, as an au pair, you're coming as an au pair, you're a grown-up. You can talk. Sit down, talk to them, tell them, so and so, I don't like this, I don't like this. Will you please do this and this and this? And they are human beings. They will understand you and they will do as you wish. And you people, you'll communicate as grown-ups and come to an agreement. If there is any problem, you'll come to an agreement and solve it as grown-ups. Yeah? I can remember, for example, my host mother in Austria. I don't know whether she was afraid to face me or what. I don't understand. I've never understood it. Whenever she wanted to tell me to do something, she will not tell me directly. Or wherever I did something wrong, she will not face me and tell me, Irene, you did this and this and this, and I don't like it. Or whenever she wants to give me, tell me something new that was not in my work plan, she wants to introduce a new job, a new work. I don't know if she didn't have the confidence to tell me face to face. So she will write me an email. And I will read that email and I'll be so angry. I will be so mad, like how does she write, how does she come up with the idea of writing me an email to tell me what I'm supposed to do tomorrow morning, or what I'll be doing from next week, or what I did wrong? Why can't she face me? And I was so mad at her. I was so mad. I didn't like it. Because to me, it is better you face me. If I did something wrong, face me, tell me on my face, you did this and this and this. Or you are introducing a new job, tell me on my face. From next week, we don't, in that case, I remember the lady that used to wash our house left. She got a new job. So my host parents wants me to take over the job of cleaning the house, which was not part of my contract. So for her, instead of facing me directly and we talk about it, she wrote me an email. And it really pissed me off. I didn't like that thing. And it was not the first time she did that. So I sat her down and I told her, I don't like this thing. If you want to tell me something, face me. Tell me. Tell me you don't like this thing. Or tell me which new job you're introducing into my plan. I am not a lazy person. And I will not say no. I will do it. I will do it as long as it is not something that is so heavy, or that is not something that I'm not supposed to do as an au pair. Of course I will do it. Why you should be facing me? I don't like it. I don't like the way you write for me emails. These emails piss me off. They make me angry. They make me mad. They make me think somehow, you know, like you're dictating me or something. Yeah, so from then she told me, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know that you're angry, that these emails make you angry, but that is the way of the official way of communicating here in Austria. We communicate through letters. If you want, if later in life you'll be working here in Europe and your boss doesn't like anything you've done something wrong, or they want to tell you what to do, if you have a new position, whatever, they communicate through writing. She told me that is the culture. They communicate through writing. Then I said, okay, if it is the culture, if that is the working culture, then it's okay. But in future, it's better if we can talk face to face, one-on-one, then we can come to better agreement and we can avoid misunderstandings. So she understood my point and we lived in peace. So anytime she wanted me to do something, she faced me and we had peace with each other. Yeah, I was never afraid to talk to her. I was never afraid to face her, to tell her what I don't like, what I like. I told her everything. And she respected me, I respected her, and my 1 year came to an end and we left each other in peace. And even she helped me to move to the next step. She's the one who helped me to apply for my next step from Austria to Germany. She helped me with the application of the voluntary program, because I crossed over from Austria, I crossed over to Germany through the voluntary program. That's why I landed in Germany. Yeah. So how you live with the people depends also. It will really, it can affect how you will, if you want to later settle in that country or move to another country. These people, they can really help you depends on how you're relating with them. Yeah. Yeah. So learn how to communicate. So another thing I want to talk about, I don't know whether it is important or not. As an au pair, you come from Africa, from any country in Africa, let me just say from Kenya. Yeah. And you come from a humble background. I will not say poor, but let me say the word humble. You don't need to tell these people everything. Let me laugh first. Don't go to your host parents and start pouring all your family problems to them, hoping that they will be like a charity organization to your family, or remove your family out of poverty, or do this to your family, or do this to your family, or help you in any way. My dear sister or brother, the only thing they will do is to pity you, and the attitude towards you will change. Yeah, believe me or not, there is a way they will start treating you. Yeah, Sasa, this one that just came from poverty. Poverty stricken somebody. We can do anything we want to do. You can't tell us anything. After all, you're poor. I don't know how to put this. Don't go pouring your family problems to your host parents. Don't go telling them how you are 20 children, how your parents cannot pay school fees, how you are homeless, how your parents are poor, blah, 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 blah. All your family poverty problem you bring to them. Please, I'm begging you, don't. Yeah? It's not good. Keep it to yourself. I can tell you one thing. My family, my host's family, if they're watching this right now, I'm sorry. But that was my coping strategy. They knew how I was from a rich family, rich girl. They knew how in my home we had nannies. We didn't even have one nanny, we had nannies. They knew I was coming from a well-off family. I'm not saying that you should be what you're not, be what you are not, but don't go and put your dirty linens there. They will treat you differently. So when they're dealing with you, they know, this girl, she knows what she's talking about. You cannot deal with this girl like this. She has seen all these things. Easy vitu hazimshtui. Huyu ashaona hizi vitu. There is a way they will treat you, depending on how you carry yourself. I don't say that you go and be fake or be someone you're not. It's better you shut up. Just keep quiet. Don't tell them your problems. Please, I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. Keep it to yourself. Yeah? Keep it to yourself and you'll thank me later. Okay. It is just like that. You have to be intelligent. Be smart. I'm sorry to say this, but living with white people is not easy. You must be sharp here. You must be a step ahead. In fact, if you want to survive here, you must be one step ahead. Okay? Inbox me for more information. There's some things I cannot talk about here. Okay? Yeah. Then another thing, you have to stay focused. Yeah. Stay focused. Once you land, whether it is in Germany or Austria or Holland, you have come as an au pair. Know why you came. Know why you came to Europe. Stay focused. Know your next plan. Work on your next plan. I don't think your father, your mother, your parents sold their last piece of land to bring you to Europe so that you can waste the 1 year and go back to them and still be their burden. I don't think that was their plan. And I don't think they will be happy. After spending all that money, taking you to German school to learn German, it is a lot of money. All those exams, B1, that up to B1 level, it's a lot of money, guys. This is a big investment. Your parents or whoever is sponsoring you, or even you yourself sponsoring yourself, it's a lot of money. Just because you want to come, do au pair for 1 year and go back. Huh? You came to see white people. You came to see white people. After seeing the white people, you want to go back. I don't think that is the reason why you came. So please, stay focused. Know which step to take next. The moment I told you in another video that the moment you land here, boom, the first day you start planning. You start planning. From day one, know what is your plan B. If plan B fails, what is your plan C? Plan C can fail. You must have plan D. Yeah? Even before you leave Kenya, you must already start using Google. That is why Google is there. Google thinks, what do I do? What do I get? Why do I get this? How can I move from Germany, from Austria to Germany? How can I move from Germany to Austria? How can I move from Germany to Holland? How can I move from Holland to Austria? How can I do this? How do I join a college? How do I start a social year service? How do I do this and this and this and this? You start Googling these things even before you leave Kenya. Okay, that was my plan when I was leaving Kenya. I knew I was not going to come back. I had my plan written down in black and white. I've written down everything. I am going to go to Germany, to Austria. After the 1 year, I will move to. My first plan was to move to Holland. I already started working on how to move to Holland. And then along the way, a friend of mine, who used to be my student, actually, I used to be a German teacher. I've never told you that. I was a German teacher in Nairobi before I decided to come to Europe as an au pair. When life was hitting me with the lemons and stones and everything, I made lemonades out of it and say, okay, I'm going. So I left, went for au pair. And along the line, when I was planning to go to Holland, a girl that I was in contact with, she used to be my student. She was in Germany doing social year. And she told me, why don't you come to Germany? Come to Germany as a social year. After the social year, you'll be able to go to school. And even as you're doing you're going to school, they're paying you money. You get monthly like salary or allowance as you're learning. And I was like, hey? How? How is it possible? You are going to school. The government has sponsored your schooling. And on top of that, they still pay you salary. How? I told my guest parents about it. We were open with each other. We will talk about anything. And they were like, huh? Yeah, in Austria, they don't have such a thing. That you be going to school and they still, on top of the schooling, they still be giving you salary monthly. They don't have it in Austria, seriously. Even getting a schooling place, a sponsored school by the government, it is very hard. I know most of the girls who went to school in Austria, they used to work their ass off to pay their school fees. Yeah. So this girl gives me this information, then tell me, do this, this is how you apply. So I did I followed her steps, and I applied in the place where she used to work. Yeah, that is where I applied, the first place, and that was my first choice. I applied in that place. It was in Munich. They called me for an interview. I went, met my friend, she welcomed me. I did the 1 day practical there. And then I did another interview in Nuremberg. But again, I decided to go to Munich, where my friend was. Yeah, so that is how I landed in Germany. That was my plan C. My plan B, my plan A was to go to Holland and do another Aupair year in Holland. Because when you come from Austria, you can go to Holland and do another Aupair year in Holland. Because Holland, they just mostly take au pairs who have been au pairs before, au pairs with experience. Yeah. So then from Holland, I would have looked for another plan. So I didn't have any plans of coming to Germany until I talked to my friend, and she told me about the social year program. So then I came. Yeah. So my point was, you have to stay focused. You have to write down your plans. Know what next. Know what you want to do next. If you want to come for a social year, if you're in Austria, you want to cross over to Germany and do social year, or you want to cross over to Germany and do another 1 year as an au pair, or vice versa. You are in Germany as an au pair, your au pair year comes to an end, you want to go to Austria as an au pair and do another au pair year in Austria, or you go to Holland. Or I even know of girls who went to Finland or UK, but I don't know the process. So I'm just telling you the ones that are easy, going to Austria or going to Holland, the neighboring countries around Germany who are in the Aupair program. Yeah. So stay focused. Stay focused. Don't follow groups, because I can tell you of 2 incidents of 2 girls who lost their focus kabisa completely. One of them already got a place in Germany. She was in Austria with me as an au pair. She has already worked on her papers on how to move to Germany to do FSJ, to do the social year. And then I don't know what happened along the line. This girl got involved with another guy who was in asylum, mkimbizi, who does not even have papers. And I don't know how this guy confused her. And this girl ended up cancelling even her visa. She already got a visa to move to Germany. She ended up cancelling her visa. She ended up cancelling her social year place, the space she already got. She cancelled everything and decided to follow this guy, and she remained in Austria. Little did I know that she was already pregnant. She was already pregnant for the guy. So that's why I don't know how the guy confused her to stay in Austria. So she lost everything. And that is how stupid girls can be. Don't be cheated. Stay focused. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. Know what you're doing and who you're doing it with and how you're doing it. Don't follow people. So this girl, I can just say she wasted her life. Let me just say like that. She lost a chance of coming to Germany and making her life better. She stayed back in Austria with the pregnancy. The person who has pregnated her cannot even help her. The person does not even have papers, is in asylum. So what happens to this girl? She ended up joining asylum. So can you see how stupid someone can be? And that is what I mean. Stay focused. Follow the right people. Hang around with the right people. Hang around with people who can build you. Stop following people who will destroy your life. Yeah? And before you start falling in love, fix your life first. Fix your life. Know why your parents took you to abroad to do Aupair. Know why you're there. Achieve your goals first. Love will come. Even if you want to fall in love with the right person. Because you already got a visa. You cancelled the visa. You cancelled the place. You followed a man who does not even have papers to help you out. You are pregnant. You don't have, your visa in this country has run out. So what do? You followed the man, joined him in asylum. That is stupidity of high standard. So how many years will it take you to leave that asylum? Because when the person who impregnated you is in asylum, how long will it take for you to come out of that shit? It will take you years. And when you're in asylum, there's not much option left for you. There are not many things you can do. You can't work properly. There's some places where you can't work, or you just work as for a few hours. You cannot work like other people. You cannot travel. This child you're going to give birth to is also automatically in asylum because the father is not having any papers. You don't have papers. The father doesn't have papers. All of you don't have papers. Stupidity of high standard, like seriously. And I've seen this thing. It has happened twice. 2 people that I know, and I say, is this what it means to fall in love? It is not love. It is stupidity. So young girl, if you're watching me, learn from me. Learn from this story. Don't follow bad people. Stay focused. Yeah? Fix your life first. Love will come. Like, seriously? You left all the way from Kenya. You left all the men in Kenya. You come to fall in love here with the wrong person. Like, I don't understand. Anyway, learn from the story. Yeah? Learn from the story. Build your life. Stay focused. Yeah? And, yeah. That one said. So as I've said, don't follow groups. Groups will mislead you. Groups, young girl, stop following groups. As a Kenyan girl, as a whatever, from where you come from, stop following your country people. I'm not saying you should not talk to them or you should not stay together with them. Stop this thing of, come weekend, you are in a group of people. You're partying from Monday to Monday. You're a party animal. You lose focus. You don't know why you came to Europe. That is when you lost the focus. Groups. They will tell you to do this, you will do. They will tell you, this one cannot happen, you believe it. You cannot apply this place. You cannot apply here, you cannot apply here. You cannot be like that. No, you can't be that. No, you cannot drive, forget about it. Oh, driving is very hard. It's only white people who can achieve this and this and this. You, without researching on your own, because you are listening to what people in groups are doing and saying, that is how you're going to be. You cannot develop. Once you start following groups of people, you start following groups of people from your home country. You can stay stuck for so many years. Before you realize it, you've been here for 10 years, you have nothing, you have not achieved anything. You have been following groups. They said driving is very hard, I cannot drive. So and so and so said I cannot apply for this thing, it is impossible. You have not even checked, you have not researched, you have not tried. Just because so and so and so said, for you it is final. As an African, you cannot buy a house. Oh, it is impossible. You cannot go to school. You can't learn this and this. This and this and this is meant for white people. You are a black person. This and this and this is what you can do. Stop following groups. Especially you as an au pair, you first have to build your life. Stay on your own. Stay on your own. If you stay on your own, you are going to achieve a lot of things. You will stay focused, you will follow your plans, you will have your goals, and you will achieve them. If you stay in groups, you will get lost. Because first of all, they don't even like you. They don't even want you to be better than them. They are full of jealousy. So what they will do, they will just be misleading you. They will mislead you and they will just be competing. It is competition that doesn't end. Unnecessary, unhealthy competition. You know, there's the kind of healthy competition. So-and-so is studying, I want to be like so-and-so. So-and-so is driving, I must drive. That is healthy competition, but not unhealthy competition. Those are the people you want to hang around with. You are lost. You are lost. People that when you meet, there's nothing important you will do. It is to drink. From Friday till Sunday, you are drinking, attending disco A to disco B. You are just swapping from disco to disco to disco, drinking. You're just a party animal, and that is your life. You are lost. You are lost. Yeah? Change the kind of people you hang around with. You better hang alone, hang out alone. Have 1 or 2 friends who can build you, build each other. Don't have a group of people around you who will mislead you. Okay? Yeah. That one said. Stay away from alcohol, stay away from drugs, stay away from smoking. Yeah. If you stay away from these things, you're going to build your life. You'll have a wonderful life. But you as a young person, you were not drinking before you came to this place because your parents were strict. Now you've come here, you have all the freedom. Your father is not watching over you, your mother is not there. None of your people are there. You are on your own. You have the responsibility over your life. So if you want to turn into an alcoholic, it is up to you. Because your father and your mother is not watching you. If you want to drink, drink responsibly. You are a grown-up, you can drink. Drink in a responsible manner. Don't turn into an alcoholic. Don't turn into a chain smoker. Like, you wonder, why was someone not doing all these things in Kenya or in Africa or any part of Africa? When you are at your home, you are not doing all these things. So now you got the freedom, you are here on your own. All of a sudden you're smoking. You're a chain smoker. I know of a girl, mtoto wa pastor. The parents are pastors. This girl was brought up in a Christian home, in a very strict Christian home. If you see this girl here in Germany, you will shake your head. She is a chain smoker. She is an alcoholic. She's a party animal. She jumps from one disco to the other. She's just crazy. She's just doing crazy things. Like, must it be like that? Don't misuse your freedom, even if you came from very strict parents. Don't misuse the freedom. In this place, it's so, you can destroy your life within a twinkle of an eye. Yeah, because you have all the freedom. Before you know it, you're doing drugs. You're a drug addict. You're a chain smoker. You're an alcoholic. Yeah, you cannot even work because your work is to visit disco after disco. You're a party animal. That is your life in Europe, in diaspora. Then when you come out there, you start telling people how diaspora is bad, but you're the one who destroyed your life. Yeah, so just follow my advice. If you have to drink, drink responsibly. Don't smoke because people are smoking. You never smoked in your country. Why will you start smoking here? Be real to yourself. Don't follow people. Don't follow what other people are doing. Oh, this and this is smoking. Oh, let me smoke. Okay. Yeah. And last but not least, remember why you traveled. Remember why your parents sacrificed so much to bring you here. Remember how you left your work maybe you sponsored yourself, why you left your country, why you spent all that money to come here. You have a goal. You didn't just come to look at white people. You didn't just come to see Berlin or see the Berlin Wall, if it exists. You came here for something. So focus on what brought you here. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. And above all, use the opportunity to improve your German language. If you're in Germany, if you're in Austria, if you're in Holland or Finland or wherever, use that opportunity to better your life. Use the opportunity as a stepping stone. If you want to study, use the opportunity to study. Yeah, once you're here, studying is easy. The problem is to come here. Once you're here, going to school is easy. You can be whatever you want to be. Yeah, in Germany, education is free. University is free. You can be whatever you want to be. Yeah, you can be what you want to be. So just use the opportunity well and better your life with it. Okay? So, I'm sorry for lecturing you so much. If you feel lectured, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. If you feel like we are not pigia makelele, she's just making noise. Who is she? Is she our mother? Blah blah. No, I'm so sorry. I'm just a caring sister. I am just a caring sister. I don't want you to get lost. I know you're watching me. You're a young person. You want to come as an au pair. You are young. You are my younger sister. I am much older than you. Okay? So take the advice from your big sister and run with it. Okay? Take my advice, make something good out of it. And if you need more advice on different things on how to cope or survive as an au pair, inbox me. It's not everything I can talk about online. So I can only advise you to follow the right path. I cannot mislead you. I can never mislead anyone. Never. Never, never, never. If I don't know anything, I'll tell you I don't know. But I cannot see somebody I know following the wrong path and I will shut up. Or I will just keep quiet and let the person get lost. I will try to bring you to the right lane. And if you don't want, I will leave you, but I've tried. That is just who I am. I was born to teach. That is my passion. Actually, I was a born teacher. I don't even know how I became a nurse. I am born to teach, but I don't mean that teaching in school. I don't like that one. No, just teaching, advising. That is just how I am. It gives me joy if I can guide someone on the right path to something. That is how I am. Okay? So, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more interesting topics like this. Stay blessed and bye-bye. Adios.